Hey my loves, I want to teach you guys something. Let me just share with you guys something that I wouldn't normally share on this channel. Learning how to overcome a heartbreak. So easy yet not difficult. Yeah? So easy but not easy. One thing I can tell you is that you cannot speed up the process. You cannot sweep the emotions under the carpet or the rug, but you cannot run away from how you're feeling. And if you think that some guy's gonna come and rescue you and help you to, I don't know, feel good about yourself, that will actually even prolong the process than it were to speed it up. So let me give you 5 tips to overcome a heartbreak. Well, you know how they say that Tululu is the Sululu? Yeah, not in this instance. You're going to have to accept that it is what it is. You're going to have to accept that the relationship has ended. Like, you need to come to terms with the fact that the reality that you've painted for all this time or all these years isn't really what you thought it was. And Tululu is not the Sululu in this case. You need to, first thing that you have to do is to realize that it's over. And yeah, this is where your world just comes crashing and you don't know what to do. You don't know how to cry. You have cried all the cries and now all the crying, you don't have it anymore. You're just going to have to accept the fact that it's over. And acceptance is the first step to healing. You know, accept that it's over. Like, don't be trying to force the guy. Yeah, you know, now it's like you're an advocate. You're trying to show the men why is it that they should still be in a relationship with you. That is the worst thing you could ever do for yourself. Accept that it's over and pick yourself up. Then tell yourself, I'm going to move on. Like, you just telling the person, nah, it's cool. I mean, it doesn't mean that you telling the person, nah, it's cool. It means that you are cool with it. I mean, come on. You could say to the person, I'm cool, and then you get home and then you cry. That's cool. That's okay. I mean, you're a human being after all. But accepting that it's over, I think it really helps. It helps you to be in tune with the reality that what you thought is not, and you start making means as to how can you possibly move on with your life. Number 2, after accepting, you need to acknowledge how you feel. Acknowledge that you're not okay and accept that being okay is okay. Sorry, not being okay is okay, rather. I think this whole thing of trying to prove to your ex that you're not okay, it only prove to your ex that you are okay. It only hinders your own healing, you know, because he's moving on and you are here trying to, hey, Sha, it doesn't help. Or cry the cry that you need to cry and finish crying it, because you can't be crying over the same situation over and over again. I think that only happens when you haven't fully healed. So acknowledging that you're not okay, that you might not be okay for the next coming months, acknowledge that, okay, this is where my headspace is, and I'm not rushing myself to get over that process. I'm not rushing myself to get over these emotions. I am acknowledging this phase that I'm in. I'm in a very disappointing era of my life. I'm in a very disappointing season, a season where I need to pick myself up, a season where I might not eat the way I want to eat. I might lose some weight. I might not be as social as I want to be. I might not be able to interact. My fellowship at church might even go down because I'm so heartbroken. My relationship with God might even go down. All of these things, just acknowledging the fact that I am not okay and I might not be okay for the next few months, and taking it one step at a time. This whole facade of trying to act as if like you're fine, my friend, you're not Rambo, okay? You're not Rambo. Like, we live in a society where we are told that, hey, there's no time to cry. We are moving on. The bus is moving. No, we only trap ourselves to becoming monsters and individuals that we are not. You're a woman, you have feelings, and if you're not okay, you're not okay, and it's okay not to be okay. Don't fall into this lie of trying to be Rambo, staring strong when you're not strong. Accept that, okay, I'm heartbroken and I need to find a way to move on. Number 3, you're gonna have to move away from that ex, the person who has broken your heart. Because you cannot move away, you cannot heal from that in that same toxic environment that has caused you pain. You cannot heal. You can be in denial thinking that you're healing, but you're actually not, because the person will only keep on. You want to put on a bandage, he's going to rip it off, put on a bandage, they rip it off. You won't heal. Your healing will even take long, because now you are seeing this person is moving on with their life. They don't even care that you are crying. They're not even bothered. Listen, like they don't care. Like, oh child, let me tell you something. They are not moved, they are not shaken, they are just living their best life. And you're only torturing yourself because you think that by being all gloomy around this person is going to have some sense of empathy for you and be like, oh, I can see that you're heartbroken, come now, okay, let's fix that relationship. They won't do it, Sha. Hey, let me tell you, they won't do. So moving away from the person will help you heal. It will help you rediscover yourself, because I believe a lot of ladies, when you guys are in love, hey, you fall inside. You go with everything. You don't leave any room for disappointment. This is why I believe that the Bible tells us that we should be sober. Sobriety helps you to just look for any red flag. You're just there like, I'm looking at you. And a lot of ladies, unfortunately, the minute a person tells you that I love you, son, I don't know, it's as if like people are suffering from daddy issues or something. The minute a man tells you I love you, hey, you would even tell Jesus, it's fine, even if you don't come back again, it's okay, I got my man. And honey, you are gonna cry. You're gonna suffer. Like, honestly, move away from the person, because you only prolong your healing journey. Because the person is going to remind you of the past, whether they say it or not. Remember, souls are connected to your past. So you seeing the person, you will always be living in the past. You cannot picture life without him, because the person is forever in your face. So you need to take deliberate steps to move away from that if you are serious with the issue of healing. Now, people might delete certain things, but people might like remove the person from their lives, but other people don't actually delete certain memories. I don't know what's your problem, why you love living in the past, but you're gonna have to get rid of those pictures, my friend, those videos, all of those things. Just get rid of them. Like, they can only pull you back instead of moving forward, because now you are looking at what we used to be. Hey, have you seen those funny ladies on TikTok who will post old conversations and pictures and talk about how, hey, my love, now you are gone, hey, God, hey. So it's very important that you remove everything. Don't just remove the person. Don't just end at removing the person. Remove any picture, any video, any memory, anything that is connected to this past or image that you guys had in the past of you guys being together. Because, child, you are only going to stop yourself from moving forward. You're only going to stop yourself from progressing, because the past keeps on pulling you back. You cannot move forward. You cannot be in the past and be in the future at the same time. It's impossible. It's impossible for you to move back and move forward at the same time. It's either you move forward or you are moving back, or else your life is just going to be in endless cycles. And I don't think that, like, you would want that as a person. Like, you want your life to be continuously moving in circles non-stop. So that's one thing that you're gonna have to do, is get rid of those pictures, get rid of those videos. Tell your family, tell your friends, hey, this person and I are no longer together. Hey, please just leave me out of it. Okay, don't talk about this person anymore. Don't. That's one thing that I always do for myself. I always say, hey, this person is not in my life anymore. Please, I don't want to hear anything about him. Like, listen, that's just me. Don't bring up Don't, if I sent you a picture and then it appears on something of yours as a memory, don't send it to me. Don't do that. Like, please, I'm all about, let's move on with life. We don't have time. We need to move on. We need to go. We are going somewhere. We are on a train. That's my. So delete everything that links you to your past, okay? Now I believe this is the last tip, number 5. My friend, allow the emotions. Allow the go to get going. I don't know, but just allow it. If you feel like crying, cry. If you feel like screaming, scream. If you feel like lalela, do it. You are a human being, okay? You are a human. This is me now thinking about you're a spirit. You're a human being, you're a spirit. Okay, but let me say it like this. As long as you have a soul, you will forever have emotions, because your soul has emotions. You will always feel joy or feel happiness or feel sadness or feel heartbreak, because you have a soul. You cannot get rid of it. Like, you cannot be immune to your feelings. So accept, like, allow the emotions to just be the roller coaster that they want to be. If 1 minute you are up, next minute you are down, it's okay. It's the beauty of healing. You realize that how you used to be a month ago is how you no longer. Sometimes I look at my life and I say, hey, once upon a time I thought I was gonna die. Hey, God, don't play with heartbreak. Don't play with heartbreak. Hey, Jesus, I thought I was gonna die. Honestly, I believed that. Woo, I'm gone. I would cry. I can count the number of nights I did not sleep, waking up with soul and eyes. But look at me now. Tough time never lasts. Only tough people do. Honestly, you're gonna have to just allow yourself to go through the motions and tell yourself that I'm not the first to go through this, nor will I be the last. It's okay. I'm heartbroken. It's normal. It happens. I'm just gonna allow myself to be okay. So don't criticize yourself. Don't look down on yourself. Don't think that you are weak, okay? You're not weak. You have emotions, okay? You have a soul. As long as you have a soul, you're going to feel these things, and it's okay. I would say be worried if you don't feel these emotions, because it means that there's something wrong with you, okay? Feel these emotions. Cry if you have to cry. Let me tell you another best tip. Another best tip? When to cry at church when they are singing the song. Here's my heart of worship, I give it to you. And then you start. But when you know that you are crying because they broke your heart, when they are thinking that you are crying because the Holy Spirit is touching you. Get it? Get it? So now you are releasing all of those things. You be wise, be wise. So cry. Please do cry. Cry all the cry that you need to cry. But always remember that weeping may endure the night, but definitely joy comes in the morning. This is the last tip, bonus tip. Find yourself. Reintroduce yourself to yourself. Like, it's very possible to lose yourself or to lose your identity in the idea of being a unit with somebody you're not married to. And I think a lot of us are guilty of this thing. We start embracing identities that are not ours. You are not a unit unless you are married, okay? You are not one with somebody unless you guys are married. So you end up losing your identity as a girlfriend because you're so engulfed by your boyfriend that, we do everything together, we move together, we do this. Hey, now you don't know what you like anymore. Maybe you guys liked watching movies, and you might have not liked watching movies. Now you've forgotten that you don't like movies. Like, rediscover yourself. Find the hobbies that you like. Find friends. Start, it might be that in that discovery, you might just come across something that will give you purpose. Because it is in these painful seasons where a lot of things are birthed. Purpose is birthed. Life-changing ideas are birthed. Business ideas are birthed. Because this is when you are so sober. See, heartbreak will help you because you are sober. There's nothing that this is what the Bible says. Blessed are those who are broken-hearted, for the Lord is near them. Because hey, you will not, the way you will seek God, hey, you will seek God like nobody's business, because your heart is so broken and you know that it's only God who can fix it. So rediscover who you are, rediscover yourself, rediscover the things that you have lost in the idea of you being a unit with somebody. Yeah, like I one thing I can tell you guys, that I thank God that I went through the season I went through when I experienced my heartbreak, because I got to focus more on this whole content creation thing. Like how I started gunning at it like nobody's business. I gave it my all, I gave it everything, because now I didn't have anything that was distracting me. I didn't have anything that was, you know, like I was sober. I was so sober because there's nobody who's making me laugh and feelings and all of those things. So I rediscovered and I discovered the passion and I gunned at it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Sister Joy, the girl behind Jehovah's Jesus Joy. I hope that you found this video very useful and you will consider these tips if you're going through a heartbreak. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the family. Share this video. Come on, guys. I know that somebody's going through a heartbreak. Don't be selfish. Don't keep it to yourself only, okay? I'll see you guys on yet another video. Shalom.